So I'm going to provide a little bit of a wrap up here to just kind of end us out this evening, and then we'll let Milton have the final word. But I wanted to just explain from my perspective and from the organization's perspective about, okay, what's next year? What else can you expect? What else should the community expect when it comes to all of these recommendations for the budget, when it comes to getting your voice heard on the budget and other issues as well? And what I will say is I just really hope, and the whole organization hopes, that we were able to provide even just a small sense of consistency throughout this COVID time. Clearly, things have changed, right, for both the organization and the community. But even if we could provide that, once a week lap swim, or, workout class, a walk in open space, whatever it may be, an art class at the art center, we just really hope, again, that we were still able to improve quality of life here in Columbia. That is always the goal, and it still has been the goal even through this really tough time. So case in point is we cannot wait to see you in person again. We cannot wait to get out into the community and be out there again. I want to bring up those words that were in that beginning video: creative, clean, constant, celebrating little victories, so important right now, collaboration, compassion, courage, and caring. And these words don't just describe CA, right? We are so proud to be part of this community, and you as a individual, as the families out there, as a community, really embody these principles. And we thank you for being our rock in trying to make sure that these continue on in the future. So as far as staying CA connected, there are a ton of ways, and I would really encourage you to not only use the quote unquote old school ways, but maybe check out some new ways as well. This is just kind of a representation of what we have going on online as far as our Facebook page. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have a number of specialized communities now. If golf is your thing, if swimming is your thing, if tennis is your thing, there are specific pages for that. And we are really tapping into the expert advice of our awesome team members to make sure that that information gets to everybody out there, the entire community. So you can do that via social media. We have newsletters going out now a bunch as well. We are also always here just to connect via email, via phone, via messenger. We want to still interact. We know it's harder right now, again, without being out in the community as much, without having that presence physically, but we want to ensure you that we are still here, we are still listening, and we still really want your input and want to make sure this conversation continues, even as we can see here, we're all in our separate offices and homes right now. So please, please, please reach out and give your input, good, bad, ugly, bring it on. We want to hear it and want to make sure that we're making sure that we're serving everybody as best as we can. So you're spending this Thursday night doing just this, the town hall, and this is one way to get involved. And we want to make sure that anyone who is interested in giving their input on the future, the next year of the organization and the future in general, get involved with the budget discussions. That's a huge part of where we start these conversations, right? And a lot of the presenters tonight mentioned the board of directors process for the next few weeks. And a week from today is the next board meeting. So please, please, please reach out and get involved in any one of these ways or multiple of them. If you haven't participated in Resident Speak Out before, there's a spot on our homepage on our website where you can click and make sure to get there. Basically, that provides people with the opportunity to come out. If you've ever been to a city or county meeting before, you usually got your few minutes at the mic. Well, this is a few minutes at the mic just virtually. So that's how we're doing it right now. So all of that information is taken in by the board. They hear it, they consider it, and they have it on record. It becomes part of the minutes. You can also review meeting agendas, documents on the board of directors page. You can watch discussions and decisions in real time on our YouTube page. There are about 26 people watching right now on YouTube, so shout out to all of them. And thank you for tuning in, and be sure to check that out as well. And of course, you can send an email to the board of directors as well as the customer service line for the organization. So however you're reaching out, keep doing it. And, you know, explore new ways to reach out as well. And one more kind of mention here, we are having some, the elections are upcoming, I should say, for CA's board of directors. 7 out of the 10 seats are up for re-election this year. And if you're interested, we just want people to be involved. We want you to get out and vote. We want you to learn more. So Saturday, February 20th, 10 a.m., we're going to have a virtual information session just to learn about CA, the role of the board members for CA, and how service on the board affects your community. So if you want to get more involved in this way, or think you might be interested in getting more involved in this way, please, please, please attend that, and more information to come on that, more details to come on the logistics of that meeting. I promised that I would give my personal email there, so there it is. If you would like to reach out with any particular questions, again, please feel free to use all of the other avenues we just talked about as well. But I will hand it over to Milton to wrap things up for us. And hopefully you guys, this is a good thing that we're giving you back about half hour of your night. Hopefully, again, that's a positive and note to end on. So I will hand it over to Milton, and then we can pop this slide back up, Sam, at the end to make sure people have that email written down.
Okay, everyone, I'll be quick. I just want to say thanks again to everyone. I was looking at the count at the bottom of the screen. We got up to high as 121 participants this evening, and that's great. That's a great number to start with. I just want to say that everyone knows that Columbia Association is a community-wide organization, and as Dannika said, we want everyone to get involved. A portion of our mission statements talks about engaging a diverse community in its many forms, and a portion of our vision statement talks about working with community partners to find solutions for a dynamic and inclusive community, and that's Columbia. And so thanks again, as I said, and stay involved, because CA needs you going forward. Have a good evening, everyone.